Southwest.
Right. So getting into game 1, PS2. Snakes like PS2. That's very normal, you know.
Yes.
And we're just going to see grenade after grenade after grenade here. I think that's just what it's going to be. And it's hard too, because like any damage you get at this point is just going to be like complete. Like it's going to be matched most of the time, right? Because each of you is going to be one with their grenades, and like it's the same weight, right? So you can't just be like, oh, Snake, I have the heavier character, right? Because it's the same character.
It's the same character. We've got Nikita. We're recovering high. We're plopping the grenades down by the ledge.
Yeah,
we're doing the same thing, but how are we going to maneuver around them?
Right. An apple! Oh my goodness. Snake counters Snake off stage. That's just how it works. Yes. Nikita goes through that armor on the upbeat. Going for the dash attacks. And Apple's just kind of like keeping this lead here, you know? Like he wants to get as little as percent, like as much as percent as possible on this next stock before he dies. Because this really is going to be like a game of percents, you know?
The real prolific Snakes, they say like down tilt is even one of the best moves he has. A lot of Snakes just stick with dash attack because it is that good of a move as it is too.
It's so good. And it crosses up shield. It, like, you know, Snake can't do much about it. And the C4's on the same platform.
C4's on the same. He air dodge away from that. Like
Oh man. Now both platforms are covered by C4. Nowhere is safe. This is just a minefield.
So might as well be just FD.
Right. Oh my goodness. Apple kind of extending the lead here though. Cheeky Downer isn't able to finish it though.
Made on the ledge, baiting that
good ledge
jump get up.
Yeah.
We've got Nikita, C4s, grenades.
And there it takes it, yeah. I think this Nikita off stage is going to be one of the most important things in this matchup. Getting your opponent to like 100% and then finding a read up tilt or some off stage interaction with that Nikita, that's how you take your stocks, you know?
Rob, the first kill he got, he sent it straight up and then down to cover the high recovery.
Yeah.
And made sure it was a high percent so he'd die if it hit.
Right.
And it goes right through Cypher, so it's going to be a real reliable kill option this game, this set.
And it's just trap after trap, you know?
A lot of trapping.
And I think a lot of this will also come down to like which player has the better grenade play. Oh, an unfortunate SD from Rob. But that was, you know, good pressure from Apple off stage there, you know?
Big active back air.
Wow. And that's game 1 going to Apple.
Looked like he beat the wrong way and couldn't snap the ledge.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. But still, with a 2-stock lead, like it's a pretty convincing game 1.
He's got to keep his composure.
Right. I think this is going to be a game of adaptation, right? If you're able to adapt to what's going on, right? And play those little mind games and be the one coming out on top of all those like mind games and getting those kills. Because Snake can live forever if you don't get those kills, you know? And that goes both ways in this case. So
these scramble situations.
Right. They're just scrapping.
They scrap with the grenades. The same moves, but who does it better?
Right. And I think it's one of those things people are like, oh, Snake is boring, Snake is camping. And then when you have 2 Snakes on screen, it's like, they're just scrapping. Like, there's no camping going on. Apple taking an early lead again, though. If he can find a kill here, like, that's just massive. Rob trying to hold on to that stock, though. They're just going back and forth. They're just...
Yeah, I wonder if it's a problem for them to confuse their C4s.
I wonder about that, too. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah,
I how experienced they are with the Ditto, but I don't know. I'd be scared to death. I'd down B. I go like this, and I'd blow myself up.
Well, I think one thing we might see here too is Apple has played the Ditto a lot because Sunny's in his region.
That's right.
And so that's what I'm wondering, if Apple has so much experience in this matchup because he's played it so much.
Compared to Rob, how is he going to adapt to that experience?
Right. Down there's the Nikita. That was so smart.
And
good tag.
Beautiful tech, but he's up being the wrong way. C4, you try to look for that air dodge. It's a good idea, but...
Yeah, that was hard. It's so tough to recover against your own character for some reason. And gets the read, brings it right back. And that's just the name of the game, is getting those like 100% kills. So Apple gets like forward here. Oh, okay. A little overzealous. And you just see this ledge trapping game. It's just so hard to get back.
Rob, dominant stage control. control. I'm not sure about that DI, but
yeah,
he has one stock. Apple has one stock down.
Because normally off the PS2 top blast zone, you see some like stuff that just doesn't kill you. You're like, maybe, but you know, it's hard to say. And that dash attack, like you were saying, just it's so good in this matchup. There's nothing Snake can do about it because the down air doesn't reach it out of shield.
We might see other tilts like F tilt, down tilt, up tilt.
Apple wanted that
Other
read.
normals. They're just as good, but that might be a way of adapting to any other counterplay they throw in each other's faces.
Right. See both the C4 on the same platform again. Yeah. Because every Snake wants to cover that platform. It's just the game. He's called Grease Almighty, but that was greasy from Rob. Oh my goodness. Getting the read on that. And I was watching an earlier set, and he does that all the time. He'll just jab, wait for the roll, and then up tilt. It's such a strong mix-up.
Roll in from the ledge, we all do it.
Yeah.
And Snake has to be one of the best characters in the game at punishing it with that up tilt.
Yeah, reverse up tilt. So Rob taking that right back. Game 2 going to him. I think it's one of those things where it's like we're going to see a back and forth, I think. And so if Apple can stay on top of the adaptation, then like he can win. But if Rob just keeps adapting faster, you know, now that he has the advantage, like it could very well be either one set.
I don't see many differences in play style. They're doing the same thing consistently. Like
I think Apple's going for a little more reads off of like stage, while Rob is staying a lot more like composed. So if the reads pay off, then like that's huge. But staying composed and just staying on stage, like Snake gets so much off that, especially against Snake.
We're on the opposite side of the stage. We're having a grand old time here at the Works.
This is World War I right here, in the trenches. All right, Apple storming the front. Getting punished for it though. Catches the roll. Yeah. It's like that's those 100% kills, right? This is just so hard. Like you just do not want to be on ledge. You just got to avoid it so badly in this matchup. Oh, just barely missing.
Like,
oh my goodness.
It was right there. I don't know if that would have killed.
Would have been close.
Right.
Oh my goodness. And you see both players, whenever they get into like that disadvantage state, if they get back, they just retreat, set up their grenades, set up their C4, and then just like regain composure like every single time. Oh, and gets the read. And evens it back up.
Forth with these hard hitting moves that they don't just throw out. They use it when it will kill.
Right.
We haven't seen a whiffed up tilt.
Right.
Have we?
I don't think at all. No. They just know when they're gonna hit. And I think it's one of those things too. It's like, besides the first game, most of the game has just been like dead even percents almost. You know. Yeah. Apple kind of coming back into this though. Whoa! Doesn't kill.
The dead middle. He's in the middle of the Pokeball.
Yeah.
Charge the F smash and it hits.
Who does that? Oh, that jump scared me. Gets the jab. And I like kind of from Rob here, just getting those fast options out just to get him off stage, because he knows he can just ledge guard better than he can.
That was so good.
Traded it. Wow. Like we said, we're kind of back in this. If Apple gets a good read here, like dead even again, if Rob starts getting that percent racked up, it's looking really bad for Apple. Oh, gets the fair.
Down tilt forward air. These big active hitboxes.
Right. And I think what's scary for Apple too is that Rob has been like playing it safe, keeping his composure, and I think there's going to be a moment we see where it just clicks and Rob just turns on this random read that just works.
Looks like we've seen it already.
Right.
It's paying dividends and how he's adjusting.
Right. It's a game of patience. Apple's playing it well right now. This is Nikita. Yeah. Oh, it's just taking all his percent though.
Look out for that. I was just going to say that C4.
Yep. I don't even know who's. That's the thing. Nikita not killing. 175. Okay, there we go. Getting the Nikita. Apple can bring this back, but he has to start putting percent on. He's in like that up tilt range right now. It's so scary to be against Snake.
Down air. What can you do about that other than recover high here?
Right. It's the back air. It's the weak hit though.
Nikita may be a little stale for both of them.
Yeah. Just so hard to land. Oh, he's running around. He wanted that up tilt. He wanted that up tilt so bad. Apple staying alive, but
grenade war. Back at it again. Dash attack. Forward air. He
went for it all. Would that even killed? I don't know if that would have killed.
It would have looked cool.
Oh my goodness.
But he knew what he was looking for. He might land it again.
Right.
There's always a time and a place for that.
Right. I almost feel like Apple's swinging a little bit prematurely with these like heavy reads. Like he needs to like
you
hold back on that.
Right?
Yeah. Like they're both playing well, but I think on like, you know, if 4 out of the 5 reads miss, then you're getting punished 4 out of 5 times, put on ledge, and then you can get ledge trapped forever. You know. So game 2 going to Rob though. Apple's gonna have to find his way back into this. And back at it again. Explosions.
No change in stage. They're both comfortable with PS2.
Oh yeah. Down
tilt. Back air.
Yeah.
This is my stage, Rob said.
Yeah. Just getting these callouts too. That would have been bad for Apple, that hit. Good air dodge.
Down tilt pops you up right to that platform. That might be why they like it.
Right. Not really converting off of it though. You kind of just let him get up.
They'll keep the grenades up there and extend.
Oh, that back air was so smart. The lingering hitbox.
Hit the Cypher, I think that's what it's called.
It also hit the Cypher, but it also hit when his ledge invincibility ran out, I think. Or he dropped ledge, one of the two.
He used it by the platform, goes all the way down, hits both of them. That was interesting.
It's very interesting. Oh, no.
Jab, F tilt.
Dragon Ball Z. Okay, yeah. First shot going to Rob. This is looking rough for Apple. He's just got to get him to that percent range, you know? I feel like Rob is just finding these like little cheeky interactions just to, you know, tooth and nail, take all, like any percent he can, you know? And that's paying off like crazy. And look at that, they're at even stocks now. Or sorry, like opposite stocks, but even percents. Just explosions. I don't want to be in the middle of that.
Looks like they're getting a little used to that dash attack. Reliable approach on. They don't want to pull that out anymore and sit back and grenade.
Right. Well, they're putting grenades that'll stop the dash attack. Oh!
Baits that air dodge with Nikita up tilt.
What do you do there? I think you were dead the moment you ciphered there. That was just
sacrifice.
Yeah.
We got another one.
Oh man. Rob is just slowly but surely just taking each stock, you know, finding that percent. Apple's just not finding anything.
Got a clear cut download here.
Yeah. 85%, 97s. Nikita kill here. Did the reverse one.
Back air. He wanted it for the ledge.
Yeah. And it's looking rough. Okay, that's something. And if he can find his way back in, if he gets some kind of crazy conversion, you know, Snake can do that, you know. But you just can't get hit at all right now.
You just haven't seen many grabs.
No,
like
not really. No, that's true, actually.
Realized.
Yeah. Ooh, a little greedy with the Nikita there.
Like no down throw, up tilt.
Right. And you just, if you're Apple right now, you don't want trades right now. Trades are just like touch of death, right? Playing safe. Good dash attack call out. Go for the down air. Oh man, this is just so rough. So we'll see though. People have always brought this back. Oh, he went for the up tilt. That was so close. Dash attack, he'll take it. Yep. Goes to Rob. 3-1. And like we said at the start of the set, like the adaptation part of that, right, was just so important, right? And it just felt like Rob adapted and then like stayed on top of it for the entire rest of that match, you know? Like, it's just so hard in that ditto, right?
He ramped up that read game you were talking about. He'd almost do like 50-50 scenarios. A few times he killed, he'd bait the air dodge or force it. Nikita up tilt. He did that 3 times, I think.
Yeah. And there was this level of like patience of like, okay, I'm gonna get my percent, I'm gonna get him on the ledge, and I'm gonna ledge trap him and then kill Nikita or up tilt, right?
Find the best ways to kill. And hope he doesn't do it back.
Right. And if you look at the stock counter, like I want like a little board that's just like how many stocks were taken by Nikita, by Rob that game, and how many stocks were taken by up tilt, right? Right, exactly. And we saw like one F smash that entire game just from Apple, right? So it just kind of goes to show like consistency matters at a lot of this stuff.